Trade Genius.
All right, guys, we're going to get into the anatomy of a Bitcoin bull market. Real quick, here's a screenshot, just giving you guys an idea of what we do in the room. This was a good week. We did some Forex trades that really worked out well. And that's, we do that week in and week out. So if you guys are interested, this kind of particular setup that we do that you see these results that we're getting on doesn't really take a lot of time during the day. And 3-4 hours. You just need to be around for when the signals come out, and then a little bit of trade management. All can be done from your phone. A lot of these guys have regular jobs, and they're basically getting a part-time job income just from our Forex setups. So if you're interested in that, you can head over to tradelikeagenius.com. Join us in the room. Just like to see you guys in there. All right, let's talk about this Bitcoin bull market. Here we have a weekly chart. Some of you guys may have remembered me posting this prior, but this is basically our halvings in the red lines, and we're approaching the May 2020 halving. So when we're in a Bitcoin bull market, we basically want to kind of be aware of where we are in time in relation to our halvings. So generally what happens is, these are our previous bottoms to the halving. So this one was 50 weekly bars. This one was 72 weekly bars. That gives us an average of 60 weekly bars, which took us to the bottom about a month before we started moving up, and now we're moving back up. So the timings around these halvings are real key for the larger cyclical market. The other thing that you need to look at, and it's a real good indication of where we are, is the RSI. So when we're in a bull market, okay, the RSI is going to stay elevated, and when we're in a bear market, the RSI is going to stay down. And this shaded area is kind of like your bull bear line in the sand. So in a bull market, you're going to be dipping to this RSI level on the weekly and maintaining that until which time the cycle exhausts and you get the dip down. So what we're looking for is at the end of a bull market, we're going to typically have a reading north of 90, okay? And then we're going to travel all the way from 90 back down to the oversold level of 30. Typically, okay? That's going to end your cycle, and then you're going to start moving up. Once you've cleared back over 70 on the RSI, that typically locks in the bottom. So for example, here we moved back up toward over 70. That locked in this bottom over here. Subsequently here, we've locked in this bottom here, okay? So now what happens as we approach the pre-halving? Okay, same like here. We're in the pre-halving. We've done that move north. What happens now? The RSI dips into this sweet spot, holds, and we start going up. And you can take several swings, or you can just add to a longer term swing in this zone. And that's really something that is a good job at identifying where we're at. Because sometimes when we look at a move like what we see recently from the top at 13,000, and people think, oh, we're going back down, we're going to go much lower. But you can kind of check things, right, from a bigger scale, looking at the RSI and looking realistically at what to expect. Now, sure, we could drop down, even down into the 8,000s, and RSI could hold these levels because it could happen during the week and then bounce up. But really, this kind of gives you a good frame of reference as to what's reasonable in the past and what we can expect to see going forward. Okay, again, the halving cycles are very powerful because of the deflationary effect of them, right? The amount of Bitcoin being produced every day gets cut in half. So there's really no other commodity like that, and that's why I think the math works so well, and indicators and technicals work really well with Bitcoin on the larger timeframes and larger scales. So just another viewpoint for you guys to view the whole Bitcoin move. And currently, really exciting because now we've gotten a nice dip that we can buy. We're going into another halving, always extremely bullish events. This is kind of the median line for the move. We can probably expect to see a lot of volatility around this. And, we could see really moves that are probably going to be jaw-dropping as we move past this halving and get in toward beyond 2020. So exciting stuff. Bitcoin is not too expensive to buy. You can buy fractions. But again, this is more of a big picture outlook. And right now we are in one of those long-term buy the dip areas. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Please hit like and subscribe. That really helps our channel out. Again, if you have any questions or want to check out our products, head over to tradelikeagenius.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
trade genius.